Hello, welcome to our Pokemon Horizons episode 26 review, and this features Terapagos going around my ship doing Terapagos things as Liko tries to get a read on it and understand it. Later, Dot theorizes that it's curious because it's only just awoken after being asleep for decades, which I think is a nice angle. It doesn't know things like Pokemon food is actually nice, it's experiencing this technically new world to it. This also leads to Sprigatito feeling a bit neglected as Liko's putting a lot of attention on Terapagos. I do like seeing how far Liko is willing to go for Terapagos as it's climbed out on the front of the ship and is in danger of being blown off. So she can't really call for help as it might fall, so she climbs up to make sure she can save it. And luckily Sprigatito had woken Diana up, who was sleeping nearby, who comes to save Liko from falling after saving Terapagos. Not only does it show how much Liko cares, but it also helps balance out the jealousy Sprigatito's feelings, as it's not petty enough to just let Liko fall by doing nothing. Diana theorizes that the way Liko is what had reawakened Terapagos, which Diana had never seen at all during her journey. Her journey was just really giving a future path for Liko, which is a really neat way to show a generational story in Pokemon. Doesn't feel like we've had anything with a main character in the anime yet. Diana and Liko have a small talk about Lucius, Diana with memoirs showing a picture of terraformed Terapagos, and Liko talking about seeing a man who was there when they found Arboliva and Moltres. Diana shows her a picture of Lucius and they confirm it was him. Diana also assumes that the six heroes must be related to Terapagos' return. Meeting all six and restoring Terapagos will take them to Rakua most likely. Liko resolves to take Terapagos to Rakua as it cries out, and Diana gives her Lucius' belt for the ancient Pokeballs, causing Terapagos to give her a stare. And I like that when Diana mentions that when Liko took her first step with her partner, Liko kind of realizes that of course that was Sprigatito and she goes looking for it, apologizing and wanting it to stay with her forever. Giving a little resolution to how they are feeling, but it doesn't really look receptive to Terapagos still as Diana brings it along. I think it'll be interesting to see how that story develops as we know Meowscarada can be a jealous Pokemon. Liko presents her goal to the rest of the Rising Volt tacklers wanting to go to Rakua, meet the six heroes and ask for all their help. To which Roy is the first to say, yeah, of course they'll support her, they're all friends and everything. And Free's already looked into the rest of the six heroes, which we don't really have any leads on so far aside from pictures, but Dot points out to them that Rayquaza is still potentially in the Galar region. So yeah, this wasn't really the most exciting episode. It's pretty decent for Liko. It's definitely a lot of reiterating that she knows Pokemon and helps cement the fact she wants to go to Rakua, for Terapagos' sake, which is alright in my book. I guess it also feels nice to have what feels like a bit more focus between Liko and Diana, because they get swept up in a lot with Diana's introduction and the Explorer's attack. Just having them have a chance to talk and Diana recognise how much Liko's grown and made those steps so far as a trainer is really nice. And that's not really the kind of thing we got with Ash. It's different, it's great, so I'm a fan so far. And I think because of the action we had last episode, unwinding with a slower, whoa, what wacky things is Terapagos up to episode works just fine. This episode is okay. Not really a vital one, but a nice one nonetheless.